today. Got a lot of hay raked. Now I've got a small field I'm gonna finish up with. Got a small field of hay right, very small. What I do is I'll start in the center of the field here, and we'll rake it in a nice steady eddy road. So I always try to find the center and then go from there. This looks like it's about the center. So we'll start right here. Hey, thanks for the 1 like we've already got on the stream. Great to see. Let's get going here, folks. It's a cool fall day to be baling hay or raking hay, but it's dry, so the hay is drying nicely. Beautiful sun is shining. Raking the hay so the hay dries. Hey, Huddy Buddies Adventures. All right, we're spinning around. I am having an awesome day here on the farm. Whenever I get to the fall, I get a little nervous about if the hay is going to dry, but the hay is drying nicely, and hopefully we get to bale it tomorrow. The hay is doing well, folks. We're raking 2 rows into one. And then tomorrow, or maybe later today, we'll bale. Probably tomorrow. This field here is pretty bumpy, but it produces pretty good hay throughout the year, so I still cut it and rake it and bale it. This is actually third cutting hay, so the animals are going to absolutely love this hay. It does take a lot more work to get this hay in, but it's going to be nice hay. Sell for a little more or give it to our... About that. Someone was trying to call me. I'm like, I didn't get to work right now. Not while 56 people are tuning live. Flavio. Okay then, great to have you in the chat. So you can see I've done that field, that upper field, and the big far field here is all completed. Working on this field yet. As you can see, the hay is pretty thin. From Wisconsin, no. Just was blessed with a wonderful marriage this August. It's about 55 degrees Fahrenheit here right now. Not sure what that is in Celsius, but it really is a beautiful day. Hopefully the breeze picks up and helps dry the hay out really well. And I hope you can hear me okay. We'll fix these little loops here. Hey, thanks, Roger, man. We haven't seen the red-tailed hawk for a few years, I feel like, but I just saw one flying through. There's actually, watch, look at this, guys. The red-tailed hawks in the tree. I think they're hawks. Do you see them up there? Right there. That's pretty cool. 2 red-tailed hawks. Love seeing God's creation. Watching for the rodents that are gonna scamper out. This is what I've already done all today over here. About 3-acre field. And then we're basically all finished up. We are from Wisconsin, about southeast. We're in southeast Wisconsin. We have a farm right on the edge of Walworth and Waukesha counties. Where are you from, Roger Man? Or Rhodes Man, whatever that is, I'm not sure. Getting distracted a little bit here. All right, let's get this lowered down. If you're using a V-rake, what I typically do is actually learn this from my nephew, Matt. Awesome, we're from Maquanago here, Wisconsin. You do the center of the field and go work your way out, work your way back that way, and then you clean up the outer rows here. The outer 2 rows, 1, 2. You do the 3rd and 4th rows together, then you do the 1st and 2nd rows, and that way it cleans up all of these loop-de-loops here. And then you don't, when you're doing the inner rows, you don't have to lift up your rake at all. That's just a trick I've learned over the years. And when the hay is first cutting, sometimes you got to go slow. Like we are finished with this field. That's awesome. I should be in DC in March of this coming year. So, this is my 706 tractor. This is my Rhino rake, and we now have a job well done. Do small square bales only on our farm. That's just what's worked for us. And look at the beautiful blue sky. Very picturesque. You can't beat that. So thank you all for tuning in. This just want to pop on here. If you haven't checked out my channel, I'm working on getting more posted, but it's been a very busy year. Check out our wedding from August 16th in my live stream. Great wedding, awesome day. Check it out. And if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments or shoot me an email at farmerbuck@gmail.com. Yes, we do have a kicker baler. Watch tomorrow between 1 and 3:30 Central Time, and we're going to be kicking some bales. All right, it's a beautiful day. I hope for tomorrow's day to be just as beautiful. And in fact, whoops, let's see here. We're going to do a quick screen here. Oh. This is my hay cutter that I cut with behind me. This is us baling hay. All right, that's baling hay there. This is baling hay in the evening. That was a gorgeous day baling hay here in Mukwonago, and then the finished product. Love seeing that. The finished product. There's another picture. That's enough for the green screen. We'll be done with the green screen. Let's see if I can turn it off. There we go. Done. Perfect. Anyway, have a great day. We'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. God's handiwork on display here. Take care, and God bless. To answer your question real quick, we have about 15 to 20 head of cattle, pigs, chickens, and that's it. So, hey, we'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.